What's going on, guys? Welcome to Frank's Media and Reviews. Today's video is going to be a little unboxing and a 4K review of a movie I just got, and I'm pretty excited to show you guys because this will be a first time watch for me, and you guys know that I love the original. And so what the heck is this movie? I don't know. You'll find out. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you do, I really appreciate it. Check out my tier memberships. It starts as low as $1.99, $4.99, $9.99, and $19.99. And thank you to all of my tier members. What's in the box? I got this during Vinegar Syndrome's rad sale. I only got one thing, so I didn't go crazy because I wanted to keep it relatively not too expensive. Although there's that Giallo film that I really want to get. But here we go. It's got this. Looks like it's got a sticker. Like a rat sticker. That's kind of cool. You guys can see that. And that is Howling 2. You guys know how much I love the original. I got the Steelbook. I got Scream Factory's 4K. And that's Studio Canal's 4K. Now I got Vinegar Syndrome's 4K of number 2. I don't know much about this film. I've never seen it. Vinegar Syndrome has some of the best artwork, whether that's for a bad movie or for a terrible movie. Either way, they always kill it with the design, and this design right here is pretty badass. I know Christopher Lee's in it, and I know I've seen this lady before. I don't know her name right off the bat. It is Sybil Danning. There we go. So I've seen her before in some clips and stuff on Twitter within the horror community. But I don't know much about it at all. All I read is that I believe that he, the woman's brother from the first film, tries to find her or get revenge or something. I don't know, guys. Like I said, this is the first time watch. I don't know. But I just wanted to show you guys the little unboxing. And then I will do a review. And there is so much going on this slipcover. It is pretty badass. The front and the back. Holy cow. This might be one of my favorite slips, limited editions from Vinegar Syndrome. This is so cool, man. Wow. So let's unbox this bad boy. Also, just to let you guys know, this is VS 478. Wow, there's a lot of them. Wow, I didn't even know that. So it feels super nice to the touch too. Almost, it's just smooth and velvety. Almost feels like it. Feels like it, man. Feels super nice. There's no gloss. It's just really smooth. Actually, right here on Howling 2 on the title card and the name. So Howling 2 and your sister is a werewolf. Here we go. So yeah, let's take this sleeve off. Just there's the standard case right there. Going to unwrap it. How are you guys doing today? I don't know if I got this super early, because I haven't seen anyone else really do an unboxing or anything of this. But here we go. Again, here's the back. Open it up. It is the 4K disc right there. There is a book. Here's the Blu-ray. Looks like Blu-ray and 4K are the exact same disc designs. Here is the book, and it's a tiny book. I don't know how many pages this is. It doesn't actually say. But yeah, looks like behind the scenes. There you go. It's a werewolf pictures. Hopefully nothing too scandalous. Again, I haven't seen this movie, so we'll see how it goes. And let's see if there's a reverse. So that's the original. Looks pretty nice, but yeah, I prefer the new art design. That looks really cool. So there we go, man. So yeah, let's watch the movie, and I will let you guys know what my thoughts are. So I'm back from watching Howling 2, Your Sister's a Werewolf. The title says it all, what type of movie you're going to be in for. It's an experience. It's got an iconic, legendary actor, Christopher Lee. It's got a sex goddess who plays a werewolf queen, Sybil Danning. It's got a former Captain Avenger, Mr. Captain America, who's Red Brown. He's in here, which I didn't know he played Captain America. And then it's got just one of the great kills that I didn't even know about. Again, this was a first time watch for me. And when I saw this scene, I rewound it and watched it again because I was not expecting it, man. It's got bad acting. It's got good and bad practical effects. But it's still like a fun werewolf movie. It doesn't even hold a candle to the original, but it's still a fun and very rewatchable movie. It's got that cult-like status, and the music's really good. And so, yeah, this was very enjoyable movie and an experience. It's just crazy, man. So this movie was made 4 years, I want to say 4 years after the original The Howling. And however, it takes place like a couple months maybe after the first movie. They even do like a throwback scene of when his sister Karen is at the news station and where she transforms. However, it's like it's not even like it's not the same actress. It's not like the same TV studio. It's just so I was like thrown off. I was like, well, are they replaying the same scene from the first movie? And yes, they are, but it's nothing like from the original movie. That being said, yeah, this movie is a trip because they get you from the very beginning because Christopher Lee does a nice intro to the movie, and then it just goes into like the actual story plot and everything. So I thought that was I thought that was a good intro to the movie. So after his sister is turned into a werewolf and killed on live TV, Ben decides to help Stefan, who in the beginning of the film, he is at the funeral to his sister. So it had to be taken like right after the first one. So not even a few months. Regardless, he's there and he sees Annie, who plays Jenny in this film. Jenny is Ben's girlfriend. Christopher Lee says that that girl was killed by a werewolf, and you see that like she's not like fully dead because they took out the silver bullets out from her. And so there's a scene with that happens in LA, which is where the beginning of the film takes place. And long story short, and they need to kill the queen werewolf who lives in Transylvania. So booyah. This is like just a whole, like I said, it's a trip. It's a fun ride. It's got just like the cheesiness of a movie, but like you could tell like there was a lot of love that went into this movie, the production set, And it's got Christopher Lee, man. His presence alone just demands the viewer's attention. Let's not kid ourselves, man. Sybil Danning is just a goddess, man. She is so gorgeous in this film. And so the end of the movie, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, that is a funny scene. The end credits is hilarious. I was not expecting it. I'll go into that a little bit later. So, I don't want to explain too much of the movie, but if this is your type of film, man, it is a very fun film, and just have fun. Like, just go along with the ride. As far as the 4K transfer from Vinegar Syndrome, it's in Dolby Vision, and it's in 1.0, right? I just want to make sure, man. It is in mono. Yeah, so I just want to make sure. So audio sounds fine. Visually, it looked pretty good, man. I do have to say that it had that nice film grain that you want with this type of film, with the setting that it takes place in, the 80's feel as well. But the 4K transfer, there is a lot of different variation of colors from the punk bar scene. Nighttime scenes looked pretty dang good. The vibrant town of at least there's some scenes that like Transylvania looks pretty good. There's colors that just pop. Reds, greens, yellows, fire, of course. But not only that, but just again, the nighttime scenes just looked very good, very strong. I don't know, man. It just like it was just a good looking 4K transfer from Vinegar Syndrome. I don't know what to say. It just looked very good. It looked very good, and I was very happy with the overall picture from Vinegar Syndrome. Special features, man. I'm going to put it up here, but that's what I just got done watching, and there is a ton of new special features on this release, man. I watched all of them except for like the last couple that are archival. But yeah, I watched all of the new ones that are it's a lot. It's bravo, Vinegar Syndrome, with your special features. Holy cow. So for special features, like I said, there is a ton. And on the 4K disc, there's a brand new audio commentary track with the director, Philippe Mora, and author, screenwriter Kelly Goodner. And then there's an archival commentary as well. But on the Blu-ray disc is where you're gonna find the ton of special features, guys, and a lot of it is brand new. So there is the commentary track as before. So there's Lights, Camera, Werewolves, a conversation with director Philippe Mora and filmmaker Michael Mohan. And Mohan, he's the director for Immaculate and Voyeurs. But that was really cool. That was very fun interview, guys. It is well worth your time. It's about 35, was it 40 minutes long? But apparently on the day of the interview, his movie Immaculate was just released, and so they have a little quick conversation about that. But there is just like tons of information that Philippe just tells Michael and the audience of what happened, what he went through, what the crew went through, what they filmed in in Prague. So this is like behind the Iron Curtain, guys. Soviet Union. Um, there was KGB, like spies, and the phones were tapped, and just everything that all encompasses like a situation where there could be lots of complications while filming this movie, because I believe they said there were like one of three films that were filmed in the Soviet Union. So that was a fun interview. The next one is a romp through Czechoslovakia, in an interview with actress Annie McEnroe, who is, again, Ben's girlfriend in the movie. That was about 15-20 minutes. Thrown to the Wolves, an interview with special makeup effects artist Steve Johnson. That was a fun interview because, again, he gets thrown into it with a lot of the special effects. They just weren't completed, and there's a lot of good stories also in that part. So that's another good one to listen to or to watch. And then a live collaboration with Philippe Mora. It's actually an interview with his wife, and she again talks about how they met and all the behind the scenes stuff that happens within the movie, making of the film. Freaky Sexy Mad, an interview with composer Stephen Persons, who not only does he talk about this movie being the first time he is a composer to a film, he stars in it, he's the band leader in the punk band, but then like what this film did for him afterwards. So that was really cool, and things that happened to him and what he did within the past couple years. So that was really cool. Again, this was all filmed in the early of 2024. So very recent. And then what else? Lord of the Stricken Field, film historian Jonathan Rigby, about Christopher Lee and the Howling, about the movie. That was about 35 minutes, I want to say. And then there's archival interviews with Sybil Danning. That's about 15 minutes. Leading Man. Interview with Reb Brown, again about the same length. Monkey Phase with the makeup artist Steven again and Scott Wheeler. So there is a lot of special features in this release. Guys, seriously, this is a great release. I'm very happy that I got it. Again, it doesn't hold a candle to the original. But they're two different they're two different movies, man. That's for sure. One is to like really scare you. This one is, there's some kind of like scary elements with like a couple fantastic kills, but the tone of the movie is different. And like I said, you're just there for a fun ride, and boy, is it a ride. So that's my review for Howling 2, Your Sister's a Werewolf by Vinegar Syndrome. Thank you so much. Hit that like and subscribe button. If you do, I really appreciate it. Check out my tier memberships. Thank you to John from Let's Talk Entertainment Media, William Driver, and Insomniac, and have a good one, guys.